1.5 low, so we
How many miles are on this 2022 Kia Carnival? So we're doing, I think this is our third oil change on this car. So the factory engine oil and then 3 of our oil changes, 21,000 miles. That's a lot of driving for this car in 1 year. We'll just call it 22,000. It's 1, 2, 3. So 4 oil changes, good for her. 4 oil changes, right? She's doing 5,000 miles basically, which
but it's better than dealer recommendations.
And we're putting full synthetic in it of 020. But what I noticed is I was like, hey Caleb, doesn't that seem odd to you? That in 21,000 miles? So look, you know the factory didn't set it at minimum, right? We would suspect that it was somewhere between here and there.
Or maybe a tiny bit over maximum.
Somewhere in here, we'll say. So, but then this is a sealed contained unit. You can see if it had moisture, if it boils inside, or which
it looks like
moisture, right? So moisture, so that would add back coolant to it. There's no coolant leaks. We don't smell any coolant leaks. So I said to Caleb, where do you think the antifreeze is going?
Through the head gasket. Or through the piston rings. It's got to be burning.
It's going out
somewhere.
the tailpipe.
Yep.
It's going out the tailpipe. Very interesting. But we wanted to check the oil consumption on this too, since we're going to call this
Coolant consumption?
We're going to say coolant, loss of coolant, right, for one. So if she never checked her coolant, right, so in another 21,000 miles, we're just going to say, YF 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So let's just say 21,000 miles. We'll say the factory and PDI inspection guys made sure that this was where it was supposed to be. Not under here, Tesla, under the minimum, but within the minimum to maximum area. We're going to say this is well below that now, and we don't smell or see any leaks. So we're going to say that it's going out the head gaskets and out your tailpipe. So we're going to top this off so this chick doesn't blow her. Because if you take a look at this, it doesn't take very much for this cooling system to get low and have problems. Follow me? You're talking probably...
I mean, that's maybe
a liter?
A
quart?
Maybe
less than a quart.
No, I'm saying this is maybe a quart that fills this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm saying now how much coolant is in here before it starts aerating down into the thermostat housing. Less than a quart. And then you got blown up head gaskets. Fucking crazy. So I wonder if anyone else has noticed this in their Kia Nations Smart 3.5.
Or just new cars in general.
So it's burning coolant, but we want to know if it's burning oil. We're going to do that the next oil change. We'll document that. So that's not good.
No.
That's not good for catalytic converters or the environment or your spark plugs. All right, we'll be back another time. We'll be back 5,000 miles.
Yep.